Intro. Hey moviegoers, and welcome to Moviegoer. I'm Max Forrest,
I'm Paul Levy.
and today we'll be discussing the classic Signs.
What kind of machine can bend a stalk of corn over without breaking it?
Can't be by hand, it's too perfect.
Some animals around the county have been acting funny. Some of them violent. It's almost like they act when they smell a predator around.
It is the 18th reported crop sign in that country in the last 72 hours.
Here's the internet synopsis. Mel Gibson is a former reverend who lives with his brother Merrill and two children, Morgan and Bo, on a farm in Bucks County, Pennsylvania. Following the accidental death of his wife, Gibson left his congregation and lost hope in the very things he stood for as a pastor. Okay, Paul, let me tell you about Signs.
Don't be afraid.
First, we have the opening, and we're thrown right into the action. Mel Gibson and Joaquin Phoenix, Mel's brother, hear the screaming of one of Mel's kids. They rush out into the cornfield. They live in a rural area. They find their kids and see what they're looking at. We zoom out with a helicopter shot, higher and higher and higher, and we see a giant crop circle. It's a killer opening.
Yeah, I remember, of course I remember, that opening shot where not opening, but, that first shot where, the helicopter comes out and you see the whole, crop circles. You know, that was practical.
I remember
yeah.
watching the movie, I was like, how did they do that?
Yeah, they actually did it for real.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
Yeah.
I like this funny scene at night when an alien breaks onto their farmhouse property. They assume it's the Wolfington brothers, a group of dudes who are always up to no good. Joaquin Phoenix says they have to run around the property in different directions, shouting and cursing at them. Mel Gibson, a former Episcopal priest, has a problem cursing, so they're running around the house. Joaquin is cursing them out and trying to scare them. Mel Gibson doesn't feel comfortable cursing and says, I'm insane with anger!" That made me laugh. We hear it jump off the roof, and the swing is moving back and forth in front of the cornfield. No Wolfington brother could do that. I love how Mel Gibson tries to live in denial about what's going on, but eventually can't deny it. This whole arc from denier to believer with this character was great. They're reporting about it like War of the Worlds on the radio, and Mel turns it off. They go out on a little day trip to town to try to have some kind of normality. But then when they get home, the baby monitor one of the kids carries to capture aliens starts making strange noises. They get up on top of the car to hold it high up, and we hear strange noises and some clicking. Like some kind of alien language. Mel Gibson at night goes out into the cornfield. "This isn't going to make you famous," he says. The suspense builds and builds until Mel spots an alien leg going into the cornfield. He gets back into the house, unable to deny what's happening after seeing one, and says, "Okay, let's turn on the TV." From denier to believer, it's such a great little arc. Mel walks in on his two kids wearing tinfoil hats, so the aliens can't read their minds, they say.
So the aliens can't read our minds.
Oh.
Reading a book about aliens. The boy explains two outcomes from the book. The aliens are good or they're hostile. Right after that, we see in the book a painting of what looks exactly like their house, on fire, with bodies on the grass and a UFO. It's a very eerie moment. I liked it a lot. It looks just like their house. Hey everybody, if you're enjoying the review, why not subscribe and click notifications? Thanks so much.
It's like War of the Worlds. Believe it's going to pass. Don't be afraid. They're in the house. Here it comes. Don't be afraid.
As far as intense moments, Mel in somebody else's house, and the owner has one of the aliens locked in a room. Mel gets a steak knife to try and see what it looks like from underneath the door.
Oh, yeah.
The whole scene is edge of your seat. I won't tell you what happens because it's spoiler territory. Here's something that isn't spoiler territory. Plus, it's very famous, but skip to this to skip it if you want a pure experience. Joaquin Phoenix is in the closet with the TV. There's footage on the news of something a VHS camera caught in Mexico. "Move out of the way," Joaquin says, and lo and behold, a big bad green alien walks by. Joaquin Phoenix is scared shitless. But do you remember when the first time you saw it, when you saw the alien go by?
Oh, that clip from that VHS bit. Yeah, I remember that one. That was because like the build up to it is so good, you know,
To the alien
to the
walking
reveal, you know.
on the VHS footage.
You know what's actually interesting? Before it shows the alien's reveal, you can actually see him crouching in the bushes. He's like crouching in the bushes,
Really?
and he's there the whole time. And then he gets out and walks.
Oh, I remember.
Yeah.
I would have thought that I would have saw that because I was a kid. Rewind,
Yeah.
rewind. I love that part.
Yeah.
This movie has seriously intense moments, down to the basement sequence I won't cover because I've covered enough already. Now, moviegoers know I love when a movie has heart. There's a bit of brilliance in the movie during the final showdown. While Joaquin Phoenix is boarding up the entrances, Mel Gibson is telling his little girl about the story of her birth. He would tell his son about himself as well. It's such an intense scene, the boarding up of the house from aliens, and this moment between father and his kids comes out of left field and it works so well. It was beautiful. Back to the intense moments, no spoilers, but the basement scene is suspenseful as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
At its heart, it's a spiritual movie. It's about Mel Gibson's faith in God. Atheists can still enjoy it though. My verdict? I highly recommend it. 4.5 out of 5.
Nice.
Yeah, we didn't talk about the most obvious thing we could talk about, which is M. Night Shyamalan and his record.
Oh yeah.
Right? We have Sixth Sense,
Yep.
Unbreakable. That's great. Signs, The Village. I like
Oh, yeah, I
The
still
Village.
have to check out The Village.
And then he went down into Lady in
Yeah.
the Water, The Happening. It's
Yeah.
Mocky Mock. Oh my god! It's these plants! They want to kill us! Oh my god! That was stupid. But then of course your least favorite
Oh
movie
yeah.
ever.
You know,
Last
I'll
Airbender.
never forgive him for Last Airbender.
Yeah,
Um,
that was a load of crap. After that, he did The Visit, I think, which was good. That had a great twist. Then he did Split, which I dug, and that had
That
a
was
good
alright.
twist. I liked Glass. Some people, it didn't get good reviews, but I liked it.
I didn't see Glass.
Trap, I enjoyed. I did a
Oh yeah,
review
we
on that.
talked about
I
Trap.
enjoyed that. Knock at the Cabin, which was that.
Oh, yeah.
That was neat. I enjoyed that one. So, yeah, I think he's pretty good. Honestly, he had a really bad few years,
Mm.
right?
Yeah.
Isn't it you who said you think he just got lucky once and the rest was just?
Yeah. I think I said that on the Trap review where I was like, yeah, I think he just got lucky a couple times, and
Wrote Stuart Little.
he wrote that really.
Outro. Thanks for watching, everybody. Please subscribe, click notifications, and if you want more, click the playlist.
We also have a TikTok account. You can follow us at moviegoer.clips, and the link is in the description below.
Thanks for watching, everybody.